Hello and welcome to the News Hour. A retired general of the Pakistani army has claimed in an article that internal conflicts within the Taliban have challenged the group's rule in Afghanistan and the region. In this article, published in the Pakistani newspaper Express Tribune, it is claimed that the strict religious and ethnic views of the Taliban leader have put the regime at risk of division against the pragmatic tendencies of the Haqqani network. The article states that unlike Mullah Haibatullah, the Haqqani network is interested in relations with the world. The Taliban governor in Kandahar reports Rahmatullah Najib, deputy of Sirajuddin Haqqani, has gone to Kandahar to report. The deputy of the Taliban's Ministry of Interior reported to Mullah Shirin, governor in Kandahar. The visit of the Taliban's deputy minister of Interior to Kandahar occurs amid tensions between Haibatullah and Sirajuddin Haqqani. The head of the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees in Afghanistan has traveled to Torkham to assess the situation of returnee refugees from Pakistan. Arafat Jamal, in a meeting with some of the returnee refugees, has deemed immediate international community assistance for them as essential. He stated that the refugees in Torkham are exhausted, frightened, and vulnerable. This organization has emphasized the necessity of continuing cash assistance for the refugees. The Taliban's consul general in Peshawar assured in a press conference that the Taliban government will address the problems of the refugees. Mohibullah Shakir has urged Afghan refugees to return to the country. However, refugee representatives, ABAN, considered the Taliban consul general's statements as negligence towards the ongoing crisis. The meeting ended without result following a dispute between the refugees and Mohibullah Shakir.
Stacy, then for your repeat, now twice the horizon's adherence. The confrontation in food with the Father, whatever the heart, that would work. Khairat has further, we took admission until the case of Amrita's song, the purpose of marriage, marriage with everyone. Inshallah, the Almighty will remain busy with this.
I knew I had to get it. Durga Ma, listen to me. If my saying doesn't reach Anka's community, many people agree, so end up committing suicide. But the issue was such that even the form of mother was not setting even with Ka.
The Chargé d'Affaires of the Norwegian Embassy for Afghanistan advised Maulawi Abdul Kabir on expanding the Taliban's diplomatic relations with European countries during their meeting. The Taliban's Ministry of Refugees has announced that he has considered some of the Taliban's actions significant and has described the direct relations between this group and Norway as important. Norway is the only European country that has accepted a Taliban diplomat in its capital. National Public Radio, NPR of the United States, has reported an increase in cases of polio in Afghanistan and Pakistan. According to official statistics, in the year 2024, the number of polio cases in Pakistan reached 74, and in Afghanistan it reached 24. This American media outlet has written that despite the implementation of vaccination campaigns, and global assistance, these two countries have not been able to break the chain of polio transmission. The well-known French magazine Charlie Hebdo has targeted the strict policies of the Taliban leader in its latest issue. The magazine published a cartoon depicting a woman in a burqa holding a large bloody knife, having decapitated a Taliban commander. The caption for this image reads, "Death to the jailers." The deputy spokesperson for the German Foreign Ministry says that the country seeks to limit the nuclear activities of the Islamic Republic. He stated that Germany agree on the recent talks between the Islamic Republic and the United States. Wagner views Germany has a positive view on our communication between Tehran and Washington. The deputy spokesperson for the German Foreign Ministry demands nuclear verification of the Islamic Republic. The United States has accelerated air operations against Houthi positions. In the U.S. air operations against Yemeni Houthis, Al Masira TV network said American fighter jets bombed various areas of Sana'a more than dozens of times, resulting in one reported death. Al Arabiya network has also reported a 20 airstrikes have been carried out on various points in Sana'a. The European Union has announced a list of safe countries for the deportation of migrants. Bangladesh, India, Morocco, Egypt, Tunisia, Kosovo, and Colombia have been designated as safe countries, and this list can be expanded or revised over time. The European Commission has placed these 7 countries on the list of safe countries and announced that migrants from these countries come to Europe and seek asylum. Afghanistan is not among these countries. The Tulip Festival in the southern region of Sussex in the UK has begun. This festival is held annually, with the onset of spring and attracts thousands of visitors from around the world. At this year's Tulip Festival, more than 1.5 million flower stems from over 100 tulip species are on display. Well, this brings us to the end of the news hour. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, goodbye.